It was supposed to be 5 products. We were supposed to pick 5 products, but what I did was I picked 5 categories. Guys, I've lived in some really hot places. I've lived in Hawaii most of my life. I've lived in Southern Texas. I've lived in Southern California. I've lived in Denver, which, believe it or not, gets like 300 some plus days of sun. So when Cheryl from the Free Range Diva suggested that she and I and Trish from Green Beauty Trish, aka used to be Scentive, should do a summer collaboration, I was like all in. And so we kind of wanted to do a spin on it because all 3 of us have been using more natural, more health conscious products for a long time. Not just like the green beauty wave is here, let's jump on. No, we've all kind of had a focus for a long time about ingredients, simple products. So we thought it'd be kind of fun to talk about things maybe we used in the past, our focus in the past, and then moving forward. So let's talk about the Marie of yesteryear. The Marie of yesteryear was concerned with dry hair, deodorant, a moisturized body, and foundation. So I used to exercise every day and wash my hair every day. I was very concerned with parabens since about 2004. So I was always searching for a shampoo without parabens. What I used at the time was Giovanni, I think, because I wanted something really moisturizing for my hair. When I was going on a trip, like, I wouldn't care about anything else as long as I had my conditioner, because I really struggled with dry hair washing it every day. The next thing was sunscreen. I developed this extreme hyperpigmentation probably when I was about 25. So daily facial sunscreen was huge for me, and I would like hyperventilate if I didn't have my sunscreen, which, I mean, it's still true now. So the next thing was deodorant. That was really hard for me to give up conventional deodorant. And in fact, till I found this current one that I use now, for the most part, I was really unwilling to let go from my clutches this conventional deodorant. So then I also was really concerned with covering up my hyperpigmentation. So I tried every drugstore brand, I tried fancier brands like Benefit, and nothing really gave me any coverage without making my face look weird. So it would either make me look really yellow or really pale. And the foundation I use now is my HG, Ride or Die. Like, I will use it until they stop making it. And then if they do stop making it, I will like show up at her house and knock on the door and ask her to just make it for me, because nothing else has ever worked that well for me as this foundation that I use now. So that's kind of a broad thing. I want to take this time, because we are going into summer, and by the way, I'm going to be gone for the next 2 weeks, so I won't be posting. I am going to make this a longer video, and I'm going to talk about a lot of my favorite summer products and just my favorite skin philosophy for hot weather. So let's jump in. I want to talk about it in areas of category. So let's talk about all the body products. So the first thing I want to talk about is shampoo and conditioner. So since I had my second son, my hair has really changed, and it's now more oily, and I don't need as much conditioners as I used to, probably because I don't dye my hair and I don't spend as much time surfing now as I did then. So I really love this Evolve H shampoo. I've tried their hydrating wash and I think the volumizing one. I've gone through 2 huge tubs of it. I really like it. And then this was just sent to me, a full size of this was just sent to me by my friend Maria from the Clean Curl. And I've just been using these in combination. And I've been really shocked and amazed at this Smart Volume Leave-In Conditioner, how it decreases frizz, which is amazing for me. Because of the humidity here, I usually always have like frizzy hair, but look how like sleek it looks. Like, it just feels so good. And I've really only been using their products for the last 7 months. So I've really been enjoying that brand and that combo of not using a conditioner, but using a leave-in conditioner that also helps decrease the frizz. The next step is this Osea Undaria body polish from the Beauty Heroes May box. I have been using this on everyone in the household, on every part. Knees, feet, chest, back. It's gigantic. It has a very lightweight lavender smell. It's very soft, even though pumice is the main exfoliant in it. It is so perfect for summertime. It is such an insane value right now. For $39, you get this and the facial wash that I'll talk about. But I have just been loving this stuff. It's just so perfect for summer, so perfect for summer. So if you're interested in Beauty Heroes, I'm gonna link that below. Go check it out. Beauty Heroes does send me the box for a review, but I mean, how can you go wrong with a full-size cleanser and a full-size body wash going into summertime? Okay, next up is deodorant. Like I said, I had a really hard time transitioning to conventional deodorant, but I use this now, the Kiss My Face Sport Spray. I know like Reagan from Indie Boo said she tried this and it didn't really work for her. I have other people that have tried it that said it did work for them. It is an aerosol, it is alcohol based. But one of the things that it does is it balances the pH of the armpit. So the alcohol really helps to dry out the armpit, so I don't feel like I'm sweating as much. And then the triethyl citrate helps to balance the pH. So I really feel like it's great. I get up in the morning, I use a baby wipe or a washcloth on my armpits to kind of like give it a freshening, and then I'll spray this on there. And I feel like it works for me all day. My husband uses it, and I really just feel like it's $5.99. You just can't go wrong with this, in my opinion. Okay, now we're kind of moving into face/body. So I wanted to talk about some sunscreens. So what I used in the past and I still use to this day and I still swear by is Zinca. It does contain mineral oil. However, if you play outside a lot, meaning that you go for 2 to 3 hour runs, or you surf, or you windsurf, or you kayak, and you have hyperpigmentation, this is what you want to use. I don't care about the mineral oil. Use it. It stays put. It's a pain in the butt to get off, but it works great. It's based in petroleum, zinc oxide, beeswax, paraffin, fragrance, iron oxide. Yeah, pretty much like not stuff you really want to be using, except that it is a mineral sunscreen, meaning that it's not absorbed and it stays put. Skin cancer is real. Hyperpigmentation is so easily done that I use this and I don't really worry about it because I'm not using it every day. I'm really using it only when I do my heavy water sports or heavy physical activity where I really need to know that it's not being sweat off. So love this stuff. It's comes in a lot of colors. It's fun. So next up I have 2 sunscreens that I've been using on my face. One is the Sun Integrity Primer. I do like this one. I don't think I would repurchase it just because I don't need a primer for makeup. However, what's very nice is that it is moisturizing, but it is somewhat mattifying. So it's a mineral sunscreen, and it's lasted forever. Like, I've kind of been shocked that I keep pumping it, stuff keeps coming out. I'm like, surely, dear God, I'm like to the end, but I never seem to get to the end, and it's still working great. The Sun Integrity products, I really stand by them. I think they work really well. I don't like it for things like exercising though, because it does seem to sweat off. The other one I've been using that works really well with makeup or any routine I found came to me by way of my friend Chung Wen, and she's on Instagram as Trendy Wang. I just adore her. Follow her if you want to meet someone amazing. She's got 2 kids and she lives in Denver. So it's this MD Solar Sciences tinted cream mineral sunscreen, broad spectrum, SPF 30. Really reminds me of the, I'll put it up here, this one. Goes on super lightweight and dries like almost immediately. Really nice. Really reminds me of this product, which I absolutely love, the De Mamiel Atmospherics Exhale Daily Hydrating Nectar Sunscreen, you know, which can't be sold in the US yet as sunscreen, but I would say this is a dupe for this without as many like fancy ingredients. So as I swapped for another sample of this because I wanted to try it again because I was considering it. And it's just like the more and more I use it, the more and more I'm reminded that I'm like, it's almost exactly like this. So stick with this because this comes in a humongous tube. It works really well. It's oil-free, fragrance-free, has a matte finish. So like when you're going into summertime, it's just, you really want that matte finish considering you're gonna be doing a lot of sweating, you're gonna be doing a lot of running around, like it's just gonna be hot. So anyway, now let's move into some facial products. This Osea Ocean Cleanser that came in the Beauty Heroes box is lovely. Let's talk about some of the ingredients. It has water, algae, decyl glucoside, vegetable, you know, and they have in parentheses vegetable foaming agent. So that would be one of the surfactants, one of the things that breaks up oil, that helps clean the skin. Then they have sorbiton olivate in here, sesame seed oil, jojoba seed oil. They have some clay, vitamin E, they have some lactic acid, they have a preservative. So, you know, a very nice cleanser, a very nice cream cleanser that actually is a cleanser. So it's really ideal for when you head into summertime to have something that does break up oil. And having a surfactant in there will do that. So when you look at kind of the breakdown of cleansers, especially in green beauty, like clay from like a cosmetic standpoint is not a cleanser really. It's an oil absorber. But this actually has things like some surfactant in here that helps to cleanse the skin, as well as some beautiful oils, as well as some clay. So I have not pH tested it. You know, using a pH balanced cleanser is a recommended thing amongst a lot of skincare gurus. But I don't find it drying, and I usually don't break out the pH meter unless I find something to be drying, because usually I'm looking for an answer. Like, is it the pH? Is it like the ingredients? Is it the formula? I don't find this to be drying, so I don't feel the need to bust out the pH meter. Does that make sense? Now, what I really have come to love is using physical exfoliants. When I had my big breakout from using a lot of shea butter products, I found that my mochi polish that I made for Face Mask Alchemy, in combination with something like a cream cleanser, worked beautifully at removing congestion. And so I've really stuck with that. I've stuck with using gentle cream cleansers, soap, and then also using physical exfoliants. This had azuki beans, rice powder, cacao, and I'm actually working on I've been working on reformatting this product so that it really is a lovely cleanser, more so than a mask. So maybe I'll be coming out with that soon. I don't know, I'm doing a little bit more testing on it. But you can use anything. You can use almond meal, you can use ground oats, you can use hazelnut flour. I really love hazelnut flour. And I find the bean powders and rice powder to be more gentle on my skin. So you need a physical exfoliant and a good cleanser for summertime. Sorry if this is getting a little long, but let's move into some facial products. So, I love this stuff. This is my second bottle of it. This is the Wamisa Organic Flowers Deep Rich Toner. Very lovely for summertime for adding hydration without oils. If you've ever heard of the 7 toner method, I have a video on that. I'll link it below. But very lightweight toner, adds a lot of hydration. Next up, I love a lightweight oil like the Sweet Marie oil from Face Mask Alchemy. It sinks in, it feels dense, but sinks in immediately, which is the power of marula oil and sandalwood nut oil. They feel so luxurious, but they sink in immediately. Same with prickly pear oil, which is a lightweight oil. So, you know, you get some... The interesting thing is when you're sweating for extended periods of time, like you can be during the summer, you don't want to necessarily shy away from using a couple drops of oil, like I call it an oil booster. You don't want to shy away from that because over prolonged periods of sweating, the skin actually starts to kind of exist in a basic state because the acidic nature of sweat turns more basic to try to conserve your electrolytes. So you really want to make sure you have a little bit of fats in your routine so that you're getting avocado, but then you're also topically applying like some fats like jojoba oil or something really skin loving like marula, so that you can help support that moisture barrier because it's been subjected to like a basic environment over prolonged periods of sweating. And that's like an hour plus of extreme sweating. Then while I love to top it with lightweight layers, like something like the Aloha Youth Serum, something like the De Mamiel Atmospherics Intense Nurture Antioxidant Elixir, things like that that really preserve hydration without clogging the skin. And then remember, I've talked about moisturizers so much lately, I'm not going to include any of this video, but things like that Skin Dew, that from One Love Organics, or the Golden Hour from Ursa Major, make for really lightweight layers and play really nicely with this sunscreen. Okay, so last up, I know this video is getting so long, but I cannot talk about summer products without talking about the Gressa Minimalist Corrective Serum Foundation. I just find that I know it seems crazy that an oil-based foundation would work well in the summertime, but it does. It stays put. It's like, it's crazy to me because sometimes I'll leave for work and I'll already be sweating. And if I just pat my face dry with a little like paper towel or something like that, my makeup stays put. So I just really highly recommend this for warm weather. Doesn't clog the pores. It's great. Then what would we be without a coral lip in the summertime? It's what I've been wearing in a lot of my videos lately. It's the Naturale Cha Cha. Beautiful coral color. I just love it. A couple of you guys have asked me about it in the most recent videos, and it's been this because I'm just kind of addicted to the color right now. And then lastly, for Green Beauty mascara that doesn't bleed off, doesn't transfer down here, Fit Glow Good Lash mascara. So that was it. I know it was a long one. I had so much fun doing this video, and I'm sorry what I ended up doing was putting it all in 5 categories. But when you get me started talking about summertime products, I can't stop because that's just really my area, I feel like, of expertise. Anyway, guys, remember I won't be here for the next 2 weeks, and I will see you back here on the 1st for the Face Mask Alchemy video. Thanks for watching. Bye.